Again, I think that the biggest question maybe in economics and politics of the coming decades will be what to do with all these useless people.
This afternoon, the Secretary General and Klaus Schwab, the founder of the World Economic Forum, will witness the signing of a memorandum of understanding on a strategic partnership between the UN and the World Economic Forum, which outlines areas of cooperation to deepen engagement between the two institutions and to jointly accelerate the implementation of the 2030 agenda.
Type of money that can only be spent for a specific number of reasons. And some worry about that state control or whatever, but like in this particular narrow use case, you want to give checks to individuals to get the economy moving again.
Yeah.
So if you think of programmable money that expires if you don't spend it.
You know, Bitcoin is sort of here to stay. Ethereum as a platform people are building on is here to stay.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world really works. And it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down. And then also in the fourth quarter, we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to bring us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who donate to the Cash Shop and Patreon. And in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. Also, I give you the New World Order cryptos in the Patreon. Of course, you have to do your own research. But this next bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, we have Bitcoin and cryptos flat after the pullback yesterday. Remember yesterday, guys, we had options and futures. And right now, we have the Fed back in the picture due to inflation. And we know they're fighting the inflation that they caused. And we know the Fed doesn't like to say, I took your money. So we know that big distraction is coming up. Now, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, guys, which we see are rising. And we know when it comes to tech stocks and cryptos, they're going to take a hit if yield rates keep moving up. And then we have the strong dollar also, which is not good for the emerging markets. And then, guys, we have volume, tether, and USDC. And we know USDC is a chosen one. We have the FDIC insured Citizens Trust Bank to hold $65 million in USDC reserves. And they said this move is going to create financial inclusion. And guys, we know they're going to dangle that carrot. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo still over $2.1 trillion. We have the central banks moving in lockstep, raising rates and running off the balance sheet. And we know why. To destroy this legacy market, so that therefore the fourth industrial revolution can rise. And speaking of this digital transformation, we have the IMF offers Jordan Central Bank recommendation for implementing retail CBDCs. And guys, we know with these CBDCs, these stablecoins, they're going to be programmable, telling you what, when, and how to buy, and you have 3 to 6 months to spend them, or poof, they're gone. And I don't care what country you go to, they all have a plan for the fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep are going inside the metaverse. And that's how you know there is a global agenda. And in the United States, the reason why we're behind, because we are the last free country. You just can't bring in technology in America, taking away privacy, without getting a response. And that's the reason why the NWO sets up distractions. Try to move the sheep over without them even knowing. And we're starting to see a lot of QR codes in the United States, something that the emerging markets have been using. So it's new to us, but we know the emerging markets are 10 years ahead. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale Friday was sitting at about $20.2 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Solana Network having issues. Also, we had the Central African Republic Sango coin having downtime also. Now, I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But I told you guys, when it comes to the bear market, coins are going to pump off news and partnerships. Now we have Defactor gets a pump off news off of Huawei. And guys, we know DeFi is definitely the new banking, and Huawei is expanding in Ireland. And lastly, guys, we have the Fed likely to trigger a recession with higher interest rates. And you ask yourself, what does that have to do with crypto? Guys, if we look at the M2 money supply, it's shrinking. That means liquidity is shrinking. Yes, Bitcoin, cryptos, DeFi, NFTs, all of it is the future. The metaverse, AI, well, right now we're not there yet. We know the NWO is waiting for that crisis, so therefore they can implement all this technology. But for right now, guys, we're in the legacy market. And the legacy market is going to take a beating, and cryptos and tech stocks are going to take a beating right along with it. And we can look at the consumer is hurting. Credit card debt, loan debt, it keeps moving up. And the M2 money supply hasn't been this low since the 1930s. And guys, we know what happened in 1930s. We see in the UK, they're rationing fruits and vegetables. So guys, like I tell you, while everybody's having fun, get in the lab. You don't want to be on the wrong side of history. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York. From COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.